Maria, I'm Britt Lind of PRISM. We sent you and your brothers information about the University of Washington Baby Monkey Lab, which your mother, Eunice Shriver, founded. And we asked that you meet with us regarding shutting that lab down. We described the experiments being perpetrated in that lab and explained why those experiments on baby monkeys have nothing to do with human babies. Because of differences in physiology, metabolism, genetics, and biochemistry, extrapolation between species is scientifically impossible. We're sure that your mother had no idea of the fraudulent and morally repugnant acts she was setting into motion when she funded that lab. Instead of helping babies, which was her intent, she went into business with the very industry that is causing them harm, Big Pharma. For the petrochemical pharmaceutical industry, vivisection, animal experimentation, is a multi-billion-dollar-a-year business. And they use animal testing to prove that all of the toxins they manufacture and spew into our environment and our bodies, causing death and disease, are perfectly safe. They convinced your mother to do what they do. Look for solutions for human problems by torturing animals. A dead-end street that has nothing to do with human health. If you decide not to meet with us to figure out how to best approach the University of Washington and the NIH and choose to go alone, you have to remember that millions of dollars a year in grants are at stake, and they will say anything to keep that money flowing into their coffers. They will be friendly and charming and a bit patronizing as they tell you that those experiments do help human babies. And they will issue dire warnings that you will retard medical progress if you cut off that funding. Vivisectors have been telling that lie for as long as they've been in business. And they have the money and the influence over the media to make people believe them. You have to know the facts and know you're in the right in order to stand up to them and prevail. You and your brothers and PRISM all have the same goal: healthy babies who grow into healthy adults. That will not come about by drilling holes into baby monkeys' heads, sticking needles in their eyes, shoving them up glass tubes, paralyzing them in stereotaxic devices, suffocating them in their mother's wombs, ripping them away from their mothers at birth, and driving them insane. No, that is not the answer. Healthy human babies will result from them having healthy drug-free mothers. By not injecting them with toxic chemicals like the thimerosal, aluminum, mercury, and formaldehyde, and by giving them good nutrition and clean air and clean water. If we can shut down this lab, it will help us shut down other vivisection labs at other universities as well, and force them and the NIH to focus on what really causes birth defects and developmental problems. Exactly what Big Pharma does not want. But isn't it what your family wants? Maria, you have the fame, the political connections, the credibility, and the media contacts to expose the lab and shut it down. Not just take your mother's name off the program at the NIH, but to shut down the UW lab and all of your mother's vivisection laboratories. You can do it because of who you are and because you are your mother's daughter. All you need is the will.